This is a quick introduction to the interface of Adobe After Effects. It's very similar in terms of its color and positioning to other programs in the After Effects or in the Adobe Cloud family, such as Photoshop or Fireworks or Premiere. But it's a little bit different. Let's take a look real quickly. Top left are the toolbars. We have the selection tool, hand tool, magnify tool, video tools, the rectangle tool, pen and text, etc. On the top left panel, we have the project panel. This is where you put all your files, folders, and compositions. The window in the middle, there's only one window in Adobe After Effects, and that window serves multiple purposes. It can either be the composition or it can be a piece of video footage. Right now, my window that's in the center here is showing the composition. On the right are several panels that are available, and those panels change depending on what you're doing. You can set and open and close panels using the Window tab. That's located up here on the toolbar, and if you click the Window tab, oops, I'm in the wrong program there. Back. If you click on the Window tab, you can see there's also an Align panel for aligning text, an Audio panel, a Brushes panel, the Character panel, which I have open now, that lets you select paragraphs right, left, or justified. There's some mask information, some motion sketching, painting, paragraphs, etc. These are all the panels that I have available right now to me. The preview panel right here allows you to play the video. So this is like the play bar on the bottom windows in Premiere. So this plays the footage. This moves it forward one frame. This goes to the last frame of your project, and this will mute the audio. This loops a section, so if you wanted to just loop over one little section, it will do that. There are no play commands in the bottom of the window, such as there are in Adobe Premiere. And it's a little difficult to get information to play on After Effects until you get used to it. You really need to use the preview panel to play your footage. You can also use the space key in the same way that you use the space key in Premiere. The effects panel is where most of the effects are located. There's also a tab on the main menu up here. If I click on the tab, all the same effects are available. Now these are all shaded out because I don't have any layers on my composition. At the bottom is the timeline. And the timeline is broken into two parts. The left part of the timeline gives you the name of the layer that will be in your timeline, and on the right part of the timeline is the layer itself. I'm going to quickly make a new solid that will be 1920 by 1080, and I'm going to just drag that solid down under the timeline. So here is the saw. So now this is what this looks like after a layer has been added to the project. We have the name of the layer, and you can change that by hitting the return key and give it a new name. I could just call this white solid layer. You can turn on and off the visibility of the layer. You can lock the layer the same way you can in Premiere, or Photoshop visibility works the same way. This allows you to hide the layer, so when you have a project that has numerous layers, you can hide some of them out of view. This is a quality setting. Right now it's on, if it's slashed to the right, this means it's displaying at full quality, and if it's slashed to the left, it's at low quality. And then this is a link to say, does this layer follow the position and location of another layer? So this is basically what the interface looks like on After Effects.